Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Tracy. If this is your first time joining me, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified when your girl upload another video. And please leave me a comment. I love your comments. Tonight, I am making fried fish. I'm frying catfish and whiting. I'm also making smothered potatoes and cabbage. And I'm going to start with, I already cut up the cabbage. I have my cabbage cleaned and cut. I've already cut up my onions and bell peppers. Onions and bell peppers, that's what I use for mine. I'm going to start this off. We turn on this stove here. And what I do is I heat my pan up with olive oil. Okay, I like to use extra virgin olive oil when I do my, when I cut up my, when I do my cabbage, I'm sorry. When I do my cabbage, I want to let that heat up. And we will start off with basically frying the onions and bell peppers first. We want to get them a little soft, a little translucent. And let me get me a fork here. And I'm going to show you the process. So when that heats up, I will put the onions and bell peppers in. One moment. Okay, I think the grease is about the oil, the vegetable oil is about heat now. There we go. Yep, can you hear that? And we just want to just kind of stir fry them. I did a semi-rough cut. I love onions, but I didn't want to do a rough cut. So I cut them up kind of medium size. I just did a rough cut. Semi-rough cut. But yeah, these are rough cut. And you just want to just get them a little soft. Let that go for a minute here. I usually put a little bit of seasoning on my onions and stuff just so that I can have some seasoning on it. Just a little. Everything can be equal here. Hear that? Frying up really good. Give a nice little stir here. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. It's not quite ready yet. So let's give it a few minutes. Hold on a second. I'll be back. All right. It's cooking up really well. Now, I usually sometimes put sausage or something in here when I'm doing this particular process. But I don't want too much meat this time because I'm cooking a lot of other stuff that have a lot of meat in it. And that's just too much. But, this would be the time that you would put your sausage in here and let it kind of fry down a little bit. This is how I want it. Kind of soft, but not cooked all the way. I want to kind of fry it up a little bit. That looks good. So I've already rinsed off, cleaned my cabbage, cut it up. I rough cut my cabbage. I don't cut it really, really small. I like that country style eating. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of rough cut everything. So I'm going to slowly add my cabbage in. This is a pretty nice sized Dutch oven, Dutch pot here. So this is, and see, cabbage, just like greens, they sweat. So this looks like a lot, but it's going to cook down, and it's going to sweat. And once it sweats down, I can put the rest in. I think this might be enough for now. Now, because they sweat, you don't want to add too much water to it. If you want, like I do, I add about a half a cup of water, just a half, or less at times, because it swells up already. It sweats. It's going to make a lot of juice. Let me get my water. I'm going to let this cook down some, and then I'm going to add the rest of this in, and I'm going to show you that process. One moment. All right, welcome back. This is kind of sweated some. You can't see it on camera, I don't think, but it's enough room for me to put the rest of it in. See? So it's enough room for me to put the rest in. Now what I do, I put my seasoning in after it cooks down some, so you can get in the cabbage real good. This is a half a cup of water. I don't want to put too much because of the simple fact that cabbage already sweats as it is. Now I'm going to come back and show you how when I put my seasonings in. And I'm getting ready to now prepare for my fish. No, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the smothered potatoes. So I will be back in a few. Welcome back, you guys. I forgot to tell you, when you're frying your onions and bell peppers to get them translucent, I told you that will be the time that you will put your sausage in, or bacon. I didn't have any bacon. This was like a last minute meal, but I would normally put bacon in this instead of sausage, since I don't want a lot of meat tonight in this. Bacon is good. That bacon flavor is